What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this we're going over the brand new news coming out on the global version for One Piece Treasure Cruise for the Franky Sugofest, and we're also going over the brand new treasure mode Croc and some of the other things that are coming along with it, with some bugs that came out in the Japanese version. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the news. For the first bit of news, we got the brand new Int, Striker, and Cerebral Treasure Mode Crocodile. Man, that's a mouthful. He is going to be is going to have a really interesting captain ability. I have not read through everything completely, so first reaction right here. His captain ability without the limit break is going to be a 2 times attack to all, 2.5 times attack if he becomes captain during the run. And captain with limit break is 2.5 times attack and treat the strength, dex, int orbs as matching. 4 times attack if he becomes captain during the run. Oh, so he's a sub. He's a rainbow captain sub that you use to turn into a Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I love that. It's amazing too because it's just really cool. That's new. I like that. I like that you can use him as a sailor, so like the entire run you can use his sailor abilities, and then as a captain you can use him later, so you can use whatever rainbow captain you want initially, and then whatever friend captain you want. Oh, that's such a cool unit. Yes, I love that. That's actually amazing. One of the biggest problems with using these as captains for legendary units, treasure mode units, whatever, is that all of those units have sailor abilities that are really useful. And the biggest problem with those, you can't use them during the middle of the run, like having all orbs beneficial, etc. And the really cool thing here is that he's actually able to get the sailor abilities throughout the entire run, and then on the final boss you get a different set of mechanics. So that's interesting. I think that's really cool. The fact that he's cerebral, it's really easy to get tandem and Psy beneficial because you have Robin for that, you have Call It Scene Pedro for that, you have Zunisha ship for that. There are tons of different ways of getting Psy and tandem beneficial, so don't worry about that for his sailors. But his captain ability, making strength, dex, and int as matching, super good. I love that. Very strong captain, and the fact that he is a striker and cerebral character, he fits perfectly with the brand new Katakuri legend. And what's really perfect about this is that if you have a Katakuri captain and then have a striker crocodile sub, oh my god, that means you have a 4x multiplier with a 3.3x multiplier as your friend captain, giving you a 13.2 times multiplier, which is akin to a 3.6 multiplier. So making Katakuri even stronger than he already was. This is an amazing unit. Now, I even got to his special ability. His special ability is going to deal large int damage to one enemy and 2 times his attack for 1 round when he becomes captain. And that's no problem. The fact that you're making him into a captain is interesting, that he gets a single boost. But what's really cool is that the 4x captain ability here. I'm not a big fan of his special ability, but his ability to become captain is super nice. So there are sets of content right now where your captain gets blown away, and this kind of counters that kind of mechanic where your captain gets blown away, because you can actually swap to your captain spot during the turn you want to use him. So that's really good. I like that a lot. Now, his special ability, becoming the captain, is super helpful for blowaways or knockouts, but you don't really use that too often. And it actually helps on just really niche teams. Now, only boosting your own attack is really shit, and I really hope that there's something better about this character that I'm not seeing. But overall, that is a really interesting mechanic to have on your teams. And the fact that he is a rainbow captain is also very cool. I really like that you can use this character as a sub the entire run, and then as a captain later on, so whatever you want on the burst and where it matters. And you don't have to worry about the other turns, which is great. You can use whatever captain you want, which is perfect. You use the striker captain, cerebral captain, whatever. And he is a 4 times rainbow booster, which is really great. And you don't have to, since he doesn't clear buffs, you can bring a damage booster in a different capacity. So that's really great. You can use Big Mom as a sub on him if you wanted to. You can use whoever you want. A 4 times rainbow captain is stupid good. That means that if you don't have the new Gear 4 legend and you wanted to use just whatever base rainbow captain you have, like Sai Barto for most of the run, and then like, oh, you don't want to use Sai Barto anymore, and then you want to switch to Croc as your captain, you can do that, but use like an attack booster first, like Rayleigh, and then you won't have to worry about triggering the 2 times attack boost. So I like that part a lot. Also, he does large int damage, and the fact that he does large int damage may make him a very good unit on Big Mom teams. I don't know what the multiplier is on that int damage, I don't know how it's going to scale, but the fact that his large int damage is really cool. I'm hoping it's at least 100 times attack, maybe if it's even more, that's great. I don't know what's going to be, but if he's a great pairing with Big Mom, that'd be awesome. Now let's go over stats a little bit. He's going to get Enrage as well as Crit. So he is obviously supposed to be a glass cannon, that's awesome. He's going to have 3,167 HP at max limit break and 1618 attack with 10 cooldown and 5 sockets. So overall, his cooldown's really low. His attack is very high. He's getting him 1800 attack, which is pretty good for a free-to-play unit. And then you get Enrage on him. I'm guessing about 200 attack on Enrage, putting him over about 2,000 attack, so that's awesome. Really easy to get Rage on cerebral teams or any character with a cerebral sub. Super easy for that. You can even use Coliseum Pedro as your captain to get like Psi and Int matching for the entire run and then swap it out if you wanted to, and then have more free-to-play teams. This is just making Cerebral more free-to-play friendly. There were a lot of units that were making Cerebral really great, like Treasure Mode Sabo, Treasure Mode, Coliseum Pedro, and now this Striker Cerebral Croc, making Cerebral one of the best classes in the game for free-to-play, if not right now, the best class for free-to-play. In the next bit of news, we have this brand new unlockable Rayleigh Island. And that means you're spending gems to run this island. Not kidding. That's exactly what you're doing. This island would be ideal for getting pirate level XP. Okay. Flying Button will be available from the Rayleigh Shop Bazaar, so it's returning from the 18th all the way through the 30th, which is the same period as the event. Coliseum Neptune is advised to go as the captain for a huge experience game. I assume Rare Recruit Neptune would work as well. Me too. I mean, there will be 3 islands costing 10, 30, and 50 Rainbow Gems to unlock respectively. It says currently translating, but I'm pretty sure they're done. The drops are going to be, for the 10 Rainbow Gems Island, you're going to get a 300,000 Pirate XP gain, 999, a million belly. You're going to Almighty Silver Manual, 10 of each kind of cotton candy, 1 large limit break potion, and 2 forbidden tomes. To me, that's shit. Why would you even offer that? Okay, whatever. And then for 30 Rainbow Gems, you get a million XP and 50 cotton candies, a turkey feast, which is the skillet meat, I believe, and you're gonna get a large limit break potion and 2 forbidden tomes. 30 gems for that? And then for 50 Rainbow Gems, you're gonna get 2 million pirate XP, 1 million belly, an almighty gold manual, and a turkey piece, 100 of each cotton candy, and 2 large limit break potions. That is so not worth it. What? In what way is this worth it? By the way, once you pass pirate level 300, XP doesn't even matter anymore, guys. So don't even think that it does matter. Like, the only thing you're getting over that is overflow stamina to refill your stamina. This island, it doesn't even help you do that. It's the opposite of that. It's like, oh, hey, spend gems so that you don't save gems. That's dumb. This is the dumbest island they've ever come out with. The fact, and then you, for 10 gems, you get like almost nothing in candies. That's shit. At least the Zunisha Island, you got the ship, right? This is a dumb island. I really hope you guys don't spend your gems on this. This is trash. Even as a not free-to-play player, this is trash. I don't, like, unless I was really, really hard for getting, like, lots and lots of XP so I can hit pirate level, like, 800 or 700 or whatever, just to EPing it up. I have there's no reason to do this. There's literally no reason. Okay, so we have a lot of announcements for bugs that are going on in the game right now, things that are happening, and this whole little block here is going over all the things that are happening right now in the game. So I'm gonna go over those and some of the bugs that are coming on the Japanese version. To summarize the bug for Mr. Buttons, the post mentions how Luffy, Ace, and Zoro Sanji do not get a skill up when you use a specific Almighty class manual that fits their solo class. I mean, I've never used that on them, but I understand. I mean, I just used the silver universals, but I did, you know, I guess maybe I did use Free Spirit books and Fighter books. For Luffy, it's a shooter. Almighty manual is not working. Oh, even though Ace is a shooter, and Zoro Sanji, even though it's driven, even though Zoro is driven and Sanji's powerhouse, you don't get that. Oh. To apologize to us, they're giving us 1 gold Almighty manual. 2 if you own both Luffy, Ace, and Sanji. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm getting 2 gold Almighty manuals. Nice, nice. So that's good. I like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Thank you. Apparently, there's also another bug here with Big Mom, and the post basically mentions that they found a bug with Big Mom treasure map Captain Ability where it was doing things it was not supposed to. For example, the Captain Ability was currently multiplying the damage of the 1000 Sunny Special version 1 when it's not supposed to. So use that now. Oh, it's like 500,000 damage Sunny, I think, right? Is that right? I think so. Feels bad. And for the next set of news, we have the brand new Franky treasure map Sugo, and this is for all the people that, do not know if they're supposed to pull in the Sugofest or not. So basically, Franky as well as Blackbeard and Thatch are going to be available on this treasure mode Sugofest. It's going to be landing on June 14th and going through the 24th. The treasure Sugofest is here. This Sugofest features the rate boost for the characters who get lots of treasure points from battles in the treasure map, as well as characters that are able to limit break. What's more, in the Sugofest, all wanted posters are guaranteed 4-star or better. So again, with every treasure map so far I've seen on Global, they're all gold. All of them. Which is great. That's awesome. I mean, they're making him a little less bait. Right? A little less bait? A little bit? Franky appears as a voiced Sugofest exclusive character. Check out his new captain action in docking. Docking allows you to use the fighting tactic of your dreams. By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, my Franky showcase goes over exactly how the Franky captain action works. Works with every unit and different kinds of units, and you can see how the fighter attack works, how the slasher attacks work, shooter, all that stuff, and it goes over how much damage you can do on Franky if you manipulate the team correctly. Defeat hordes of enemies with ease. While you're cruising docking, damage taken is reduced by 38%. So even if you are just attacked, you'll be in the general Franky, you'll be just fine. For details in the action docking, please check the menu during a quest. Additionally, the new Blackbeard and Thatch have arrived. These new versions of Blackbeard and Thatch are joining at max level with the following unlocked powers: Despair, Bind, Auto Heal, Charge Special. All of those are maxed, so you get sockets. Great. The new 4-star Blackbeard and Thatch will not have Charge Special unlocked due to having only 3 power slots. That's pretty obvious. Additionally, there are all new trusty characters to be upcoming June treasure map. For additional information, we're going to see it there. Blah, 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 blah. Tell me about the Sugo. Who cares? Okay, the Sugo Fest will split into part 1, 2, and 3. This rate boosted character is changing each time. Be sure to check the day that each characters you want will be available in the in-game notice. For part 1, we're going to have the June 14th to the June 18th, part 2, June 18th to the 21st, and part 3, 21st through the 24th. On part 1 of Sugofest, we're going to have a 10 plus 1 plus rare recruit. The second pull is going to be guaranteed Evolved Thatch. Nice. I mean, Blackbeard, I think, is the one you want, obviously, but, yay, Thatch. 3rd and 6th multiple is going to be guaranteed Sugofest character, and on the 9th multiple is a guaranteed Sugofest character that is going to be rate boosted. Not to be confused with guaranteed rate boosted legend. It is a guaranteed legend that has a rate boost. So one of those characters is going to be the characters that have rate boosts are going to be Franky, Lucy, Vinsmoke Judge, Law, Magellan, Akainu, Barto, and Aokiji. Now, what I urge you to do this Sugofest, please go into your rates tab and look at the 9th multiple, and you will see that it is not a guaranteed rate of legend, and you can see what the rates are when they rate boost something. Now, I've done this many times on the Japanese version. Please do this time, and you will see what the rate is if you are going to do 9 multis. Part 2 and 3, the new Blackbeard is both pre-evolution and post-evolution is significantly race boosted. Okay, so they want you to pull on 2 separate parts. This is, by the way, this is around the same time where whaling became even more so on JP. So if you're wondering why they're doing it like this, they continuously doing it. Treasure mode, they made it more whaley. On part 2, you're going to have the 3rd and 6th multiple. The last one poster is going to be guaranteed red. And then on the 9th multiple, we're going to have Boa Hancock rated up, V2 Rayleigh, Franky, Rob Lucci V2, Shirahoshi, Fujitora, Ace, and Rob Lucci V1. On the part 3 of the Sugofest, the 3rd and 6th multiple are going to be guaranteed reds. The 9th multiple is going to be guaranteed to be a Sugofest exclusive character, and we'll have the following Sugofest exclusive characters rate boosted: Franky, V2 Doflamingo, Fujitora, Nekomamushi, Blackbeard, Hody Jones, Law, and Usoland. You're going to tap the Wanda poster on the left-hand side of the tab screen to see the recommended characters. Tap the Wanda poster in the bottom left-hand side of the tab screen to check the recommended characters. So now we know all the legends. These are all the legends in the entire game if they're available in the game. Let's go ahead and check the golds, because that's what actually is going to matter. So for the actual golds, we're going to have Blackbeard and Thatch, of course, Treble, Senor Pink, Pika, Rebecca, Kairos, Yonji, Reiju, Hyozo, Brook, this is TS Brook, Dagma, Suleiman, Dex Kairos as well, 3-Day 2-Eye Zoro, and Int Vista. On part 2, we're going to have Sugar, Niji, Ichiji, Perona, in Perona. That sucks. I wish it was quick. Dosen, Daruma, Brook, Sai. Feels bad. I think it's 3-2 Berk. Dellinger, Lauji, Jabra, Beppo, Strength Beppo from the OG Beppo, Diamond Jozu, Marco Sai, and Sai Shanks. And on the final part for the golds, we're going to have Pika, Violet, Bellamy, Pedro, Zio, Onigumo, Lafitte, Bastille, Haruta, Dex Zoro, oh my god, Bowling Zoro, In Treble, Caesar Clown, Kaku, and Dex Law. Overall thoughts and opinions on the rate boosted golds is they are trash every single day. But if you do need a couple of the rate boosted golds, this is a treasure Monster, so they're usually trash for a lot of the posters. There's not much you can do about that, but a lot of them you can probably get away with. Well, my recommendation, the least trash of any of the days looks like day 1, because you get Treble, which is one of the most low rated units that you could actually get on the version 2 Doflamingo Sugofest, and then Senor Pink, which is actually a very useful character to have on free spirit teams, etc. And if you do not have Senor Pink, he's actually a really useful unit in really annoying content, because if they have an immunity or some kind of really annoying mechanic, this allows you to get through that. Yonji and Reiju, also good units. Reiju obviously much better than Yonji, but you know, what can you do there? Hyozo kind of trash, TS Berk kind of good, but other than that, they're all not that great on the gold. So normally what I say on Sugofest is pull for the golds, but the golds of Sugofest are really kind of like more than half of them are really shit. So on every single day. So my personal recommendation is, if you are pulling on a Sugofest, just know that you should pull on part 1, probably not any other part if you're going to be pulling, unless you really want to rank high and try to pull for that Blackbeard. I don't know how many multis you can do. If you haven't seen it, I've done as many as 9 multi pulls on a banner for treasure mode, where the Ben Beckman or the other character that is rated up, and I haven't gotten him. You can go that deep and not get him. It is just that annoying. There's no additional rewards after you do 9 multi-pulls, so just stop at 9 if you're going to do 9 anyways. But if you guys are going to be wailing on the Sugofest, just don't be pulling for Franky, don't be pulling for Legends. What you should be pulling for on the Sugofest is not the rate boosted Legends, because once you guys look into the rates a little bit further, you'll see that the rate boosted legends and the legends that have rate boost is so insignificant that you're more likely to get a non-rate boosted legend than a rate boosted legend. That's what happens consistently on the Japanese version, and it seems to happen consistently as well on the global version. However, we haven't had the numbers from Bandai to back it up. So this time around, I'm hoping we're going to see some crazy rates that will show that the rate boosteds are how they're going to work versus each Sugofest, and it might give you a better idea of how you want to structure your pulls. Alright guys, my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack that like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support in the channel, and of course, keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you guys hit the bell notification right next to it, so you guys get notifications every time I drop a video. If you want to check out the last couple videos, right over there, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.